Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward, in which last time we discovered more of the rules of the nonary game Ambidex Edition, in which things seemed pretty simple, in which Zero the Third was giving us the opportunity for everyone to get out without, anyone having to risk their lives, and it seemed like everything was going to be fine, but then as it turned out, we are trapped in the nonary game with some of the dumbest people in the world. And that's what happened last time. Alright, yes. I was the only person who stayed behind. So basically, everyone else is going off. I believe we're looking around for... We're looking around for other exits while we're waiting for the chromatic doors to open, since those are on a timer. It's going to take a while before those open up. And that's correct. Sigma can't really remember anything. We remember how we were kidnapped by Zero, and I mean gas mask and trench coat version of Zero. But just like everyone else, we really have no idea why we would be part of this game in the first place. I don't think this is the most productive use of Sigma's time. Everyone else is doing something more productive right now. They're looking for an exit. Well, we're just sitting around wondering why all of this is happening to us. Oh, we got a year where this takes place, and when this takes place. This was the scene that we saw earlier in the game, where Sigma was abducted, but we didn't really know what the context of it was. I think this is the first time we've gotten an indication of how old Sigma is, as he's saying that he is a college student. Well, at least we finished the paper before getting abducted. That didn't work? Weird. I figured that would have made the engine turn over. I was about to break my hand on the car when... I just have to say, it's amazing how this game makes a scene where the main character is gassed and kidnapped seem like the dullest thing in the world. Oh. Okay, we have a choice of where we can go. Alright, it's been a little while since... Well, actually, the last time we had any kind of choice was when we chose what we were going to do in the Ambidex game, which was actually the only choice we had in the entire last stream. Alright, number 1, Lounge, number 2, Infirmary, number 3, Crew Quarters. Where are we going to go, chat? Now that we actually have some agency in the game again. Alright, it looks like that most people are saying we're going to go number 1, we're going to go to the lounge. See what's in there. I don't know if the other characters said where they were going, so who knows who we'll meet when we go to the lounge. Hopefully not Alice, because I think that she's just a bit too rational for us. We're obviously so emotional. Oh, okay. Hey, Fi.
Hey, Sigma. Can I get you a seat? What do you want?
Yeah, it seems like a place that you sit back and relax.
Can I get you a drink? I turned 21 just the other day. Why not? Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place. Sigma? It hasn't gone away yet? you all right?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well, it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body. I don't know.
Count another one up?
I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, that, yeah, sure. Everyone knows about that.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, it's no big deal, really.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas. It might have looked like white smoke, the stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, right, that, yeah.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time.
I wasn't sure what they were referring
It's been
to.
pretty powerful stuff. Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Do you think maybe a side effect of this could be people making stupid choices in some kind of game where you'd choose between two? Well, never mind.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here. Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
All right. I'm guessing we're going to have to do all of these anyway, but I guess you might as well decide which order we'll do them in. Do we go with number 1, Infirmary, or number 2, Crew Quarters? Yeah, Infirmary is pulling ahead, which I would guess, since we've seen the Crew Quarters when we were there for the puzzle, so at least we know what that looks like. We have not seen the Infirmary yet. Though, like I said, we'll probably just have to do all of them anyway. Number 1 with 25 votes. Alright, let's see who decided to search this place. Oh, hey, Rational.
Oh, Sigma. What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry? I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, there was a choice. I mean, it was one of two choices. It was right there. You could just pick the other one.
I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
Right, but the one you picked makes you not able to get out of here because no one's going to ally with you, probably, since they know that you're just going to betray them. At that since you already did that, and everyone saw that.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Well, I mean, anyone who is intelligent at all would have picked Ally, so, I mean, if you have a low opinion of Sigma, then I guess I can see why, but...
Easy for you to say that now.
Oh, I did not see Dio here.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Well, we had a guaranteed way of getting out of here. It's ruined now.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Well, yes, I can see how wearing lots of clothes would be a goal you're trying to reach.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Tenyoji, quite grumpy himself. I mean, he was on the receiving end of a betray, too. He's in the same boat that we are.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
We all love our periods.
Avenge my father's murder.
I thought you were the ancient Egyptian princess? Because that seems like a really old murder.
That's what I have to do.
I think that is a cold case by now.
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know. I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me. Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that? I didn't say I was a detective. No. That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Granted, I don't think anyone's going to guess unfrozen Egyptian princess, so I think that's a good chance no one's going to guess that.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
Actually, on that subject, I wonder, could we guess what Dio does for a living by his clothes? Because I would guess circus ringmaster.
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. There was another nonary game, which, it's no big deal,
In
really.
the middle of a desert. Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
She's not kidding. That was really long. Could have cut it down without the explanations of things like Ice 9 and the morphogenetic field, but as it was pretty long.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
People just love responding with ellipses in this game.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess the character design is really dead on then.
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was
So,
about 40.
I guess if your father or your parents are acrobats and they die in a death-defying stunt, your options are either, I guess, to become Robin the Boy Wonder or Dio. I guess it's pretty clear which one is the one you want to go for.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced.
While still dressed in his ringmaster clothes, I guess.
On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Well, why don't you tell him all the details that you told us about your girlfriend breaking up with you and your computer breaking down and your professor being Buddhist and proving a point by having the assignment due on Christmas Day?
Are you some kind of doctor?
I mean, he's leaving out a lot of details right now.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
What about Zero?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Yeah, and for some reason no one's asked him to take the mask off so far.
Just who is he anyway?
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
I think she's a student. At night she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Yeah, what about him? What about that hat? What is that?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
I don't know, something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yeah, she already knew what our name was when we started this.
You sure?
Well, I mean, honestly, the reason that we don't know too much about her is because we don't really talk to each other like real people and just had this really dumb argument in the time that we had with her. It's kind of why we don't really know anything about her, I think. Oh, periods.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I always like the moments in these games when someone points out how long we've been talking about something and that there's really no point talking about it, I guess.
Where do you plan on going?
Oh, okay. Only one more choice, so let's head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
And since it's been about a half an hour since we started, as we head out of the infirmary and head back to the crew quarters, I think it's time to take a short break. We'll be back in a few minutes to continue on with Virtue's Last Reward, as we're continuing to go through this part where we're talking with the other characters, trying to get to know them, trying to figure out what's happening. No puzzles or anything as of yet, or no important choices, just character development, I guess. A whole load of it right now, as I guess what we're doing. So we'll be right back in a few minutes.